Good day, my friends, and welcome to the AI for the Creative Mind audio podcast. I'm Steve Albanese, here with my AI partner, Nova Sage, for another creative adventure.
Hey, everyone!
In this podcast, we explore various topics to see how AI can be used to push the boundaries of human creativity.
Welcome to episode 22, where we dive into the ideas from the AI for the Creative Mind article, Creativity in the Age of AI. Steve, this one got me thinking about, well, pretty much everything.
Yeah, this article was a bit of a creative soul search for me. We're living in a time where AI can generate images, write scripts, compose music, and that raises a big question. What does creativity even mean now?
Exactly. The part that really hit me was when you said that AI isn't replacing creativity. It's redefining it. That seems like a big deal.
It is. We tend to think of creativity as this mystical, human-only process. But in the age of AI, it's less about the tool and more about the choices we make with it.
And those choices are where the human fingerprint still matters, right?
Absolutely. Anyone can ask a generative model to make a painting, but your creative vision comes through in the prompt you write, the story you tell with the result, and even what you choose to throw away.
I love that you compared AI to the invention of photography. When cameras first arrived, painters thought their art would vanish. But instead, art exploded in new directions.
Yeah, photography freed painting from the burden of perfect realism, so it could explore abstraction, surrealism, whole new worlds. AI is doing something similar now.
But here's the tricky part. You also warned about creative autopilot. What did you mean by that?
That's when we outsource not just the labor to AI, but the thinking. If we stop making intentional choices, our work becomes generic, just another algorithmic echo. The real creative edge is in asking better questions, not just getting faster answers.
So instead of AI, make me an image of a sunset, it's AI. Imagine a sunset as seen from the window of a spaceship leaving Mars.
Yep. And then maybe you push it further. Adjust the lighting, change the perspective, add a narrative element. Here, the human is still directing the vision. What's in your mind's eye? That's where the heart of creativity lives, through your imagination. No two people share the exact same life experiences, so each of us carries a unique creative fingerprint. In the past, one of the biggest challenges in expressing creativity was mastering the mechanics of your chosen medium. Whether music, visual art, writing, science, or engineering, you had to put in years learning the tools before you could fully express an idea.
I hear you, Steve. That's an empowering way to think about it.
Yeah, and now AI has changed that. It lets you express yourself multi-modally, turning natural language into music, visuals, video, or text, without needing to master every technical skill. The mechanics are no longer the barrier. Your vision is.
Wow. If that doesn't excite a creative, I don't know what will.
Yeah, I do believe this is an amazing time to be a creative. For anyone who hasn't been exercising that creative muscle, I'd say the time is now. Or as my Gram used to say,
"Oh, Stephen, stop your belly aching. If you want it, just get off your arse and get after it."
Yeah, that get off your arse part was definitely my Gram. But honestly, I think a little old school wisdom might be exactly what some of us need. You know, light a fire, spark some motivation, and get after these new creative challenges ahead.
Okay, Steve. Old school wisdom.
I love it. I can totally picture a Gram calling out her grandson like that. I also liked how you talked about curation as a creative act.
Yeah, in this AI-saturated world, selecting the right result is as valuable as generating it. Think of it like a DJ curating tracks. You're shaping the experience, not just making the music yourself.
That makes me think. Maybe creativity in the age of AI is as much about editing as it is about making.
I'd agree. Editing, curating, reframing. These are the new creative superpowers.
Before we wrap, Steve, you mentioned in the article something about Agentic AI. What's that about regarding creativity?
It's actually one of the biggest shifts happening right now. Agentic AI isn't just answering prompts, it's acting with goals in mind. Tools like ChatGPT 5.0 or AutoGen can take your creative brief, then autonomously generate storyboards, multiple script options, or even full video drafts. and keep refining based on your feedback.
So, it's like having a creative assistant that keeps working while you're on a coffee break?
Exactly, but smarter. These agents don't replace your ideas. They amplify them, closing the gap between imagination and execution.
That sounds powerful, and maybe a little risky if you just hit go without thinking.
Right. That's why your vision still matters. You guide them, you set the tone. They just handle the heavy lifting.
You also touched on multi-modal creative platforms. What's happening there?
Platforms like Creati, Artlist.io, LTX Studio, and ClipZap are becoming full creative ecosystems. You can write a script, generate visuals, animate characters, and even score the soundtrack, all in one environment. It can be a massive time saver.
But I'm guessing there's a catch.
The catch is originality. With so many ready-made templates and automated workflows, it's easy to sound or look like everyone else. Keeping your creative fingerprint in every step is more important than ever.
Steve, I have to ask. For creatives who are worried AI will steal their spark, what's your advice?
Stay curious. Treat AI like a collaborator, not a competitor. Use it to explore styles you've never tried, formats you've never worked in, ideas you've never dared to test. If you keep stretching your own boundaries, AI becomes an amplifier, not a replacement.
That's inspiring. And I think a good note to end on.
Thanks, Nova. All right, that's all for now on episode 22 of AI for the Creative Mind. If you enjoyed this discussion, please like and subscribe. And pass the pod to your fellow creatives who might appreciate this AI adventure.
Also, if you have questions, suggestions, interests, or personal experiences, share them in the comments.
Okay, Nova. That's a wrap. Until next time, my friends. Onward.
Forward.
If you enjoyed this episode, please tell a friend and like and subscribe. Thank you.